Hey, it's me again. And, yeah, this week has been kind of hard so far. I'm sure, you guys have all heard that Stan Lee has passed away. So, yeah, not good news by any means. I mean, well, other than the fact that he'd been pretty sick for a while, and, yeah, the last year seems to have been pretty rough for him. Because, I mean, you know, if you recall the last few appearances at the FanX, Salt Lake Comic Convention, he had to, ultimately cancel his appearances, and due to his health, and he'd canceled appearances at other conventions in the pretty much this whole last year. So not unexpected, but still very, very sad news. So I mean, if you read my post earlier, then you know or have seen my post previous to that one, where I kind of talk about a lot of my own personal bullshit. But if you haven't yet, feel free to go and check it out. It was a lot harder for me to write than I anticipated at first, but yeah, I recounted some personal experiences that I hadn't really thought about in a very long time, and yeah, not pleasant stuff. But ultimately, I was just, in my way, saying thanks for the work that Stan Lee and Steve Ditko in particular had done, and they are very much going to be missed. Alright, so, regular stuff going on here. This weekend at Wise Guys, we have Nikki Glazer headlining Downtown, Jackie Cation headlining Jordan Landing, and Brad Bonar headlining Historic Ogden. All fantastic shows, I'm sure. I haven't seen Brad Bonar, but I've seen Nikki Glazer and Jackie Cation, and I'm thinking I'm going to go see Jackie Cation on Friday night. I don't know, because I want to see both of them, and I won't be able to go see either of them on Saturday night, because I will be enjoying an evening with Neil Gaiman, which is an event, I believe, arranged by FanX, I think. I mean, at the very least, they offered a discount code for tickets for that, so yeah, I'm going to be going to that. And yeah, Friday night, I am thinking more so that I'm going to see Jackie Cation, because she is just in every way fantastic and one of my most favorite people ever. So, and it's not quite time for this yet, but I noticed that none of the shows were sold out yet. On the weekend of Thanksgiving, the 23rd and 24th, I believe, Brian Posehn is headlining Wise Guys Downtown, which in and of itself is great news and a fantastic show. But in addition to that, my good friend Nicholas Don Smith is going to be opening for the great Brian Posehn, all 4 shows. So, you should absolutely go and see any of those shows, if not all of them. Because Brian Posehn and Nick are a couple more of my most favorite people. and I cannot wait to... I'm so fucking happy for Nick. I really am. Because he's a great comic, super funny, and he's a genuinely nice guy and a good person. And he definitely deserves this. And I can only imagine how excited he is to be opening for Brian Posehn. So, yeah, go and support them, and it's going to be great. Okay, so getting into the calendar stuff. Tonight, as this comes out, Thursday, November 15th, FanX is hosting their screening of the Fantastic Beasts movie, the new one that's coming out. And I hope you get your tickets already, because that appears to be sold out. So if you wanted to go to that and you do not have tickets already, it seems you are out of luck. So, you know, you can just deal with that and move on or whatever. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Covered that. And then there's an open mic at Nostalgia Coffee in Salt Lake. That'll be from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And in the details, it does not specify exactly what performances will be there. So, I guess it might be anything. But anyway, that'll be 248 East 100 South in Salt Lake. And it's not showing up here yet, but there's also an open mic at Dida Cafe that night. Close to the same times. The show is supposed to start at 7. And should wrap up by 9. Because that's when Dida normally closes. And let's see, Saturday, November 17th. Steak night at the Ice House in Murray. A comedy night out, Creative Guild Studio. Is that around here? I guess so. And let's see here. It looks like Natasha Maurer is doing something on there. Toy Soup with Beans is performing, I guess. And I'm not as familiar with them as I would like, because I've heard good things, and I have never seen them perform yet. Anyway, you can get tickets at toysoupcomedy.com, and that show is supposed to be from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Creative Guild Studio, which is somewhere about the Salt Lake. 2670 South, 2000 East, Suite 205. And then Salt Lake Evening with Neil Gaiman. I already talked about that because I am going. And then the Front Row Film Roast of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at Broovies. That'll be at 10 p.m. to 11:45 p.m. And that whole thing is run by my friend Trevor Kelly, who is always hilarious. Always. Yep, he's one of my most favorite comedians around here. This is far and away one of the funniest people ever. Alright, Sunday, November 18th, we've got Comedy Church, the 7th service, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that is presided over by Greg Kite. And this show is going to be featuring Spence Roper, Trevor Kelly, whom I just said is always hilarious, and Chad Benjamin. So yeah, the $3 cover, doors open at 7, show starts at 7:30, and we will reduce the admission price if $3 is more than 10% of what you make. Nice. Throw a tithing joke in there. Greg is he's a fantastic guy. I keep saying all these people are my favorite people, but that's because they fucking are. They are hilarious, funny, good people. And yeah, that's all I've got in the calendar for now. So, yeah, I need to get to sleep soon. I've been watching poker all day, and god damn it, I miss playing poker every week. I need to find some of my idiot friends who can actually show up to things, and then get that to be more regular. Because I just like watching it on TV. Because I started using Pluto TV, which is another app service, and it's not terrible. And I don't know if it is the app itself or my shitty internet service, but I keep getting a lot of lag and timing out and shit like that. But if I have nothing else running, internet wise, and if I don't try to stream it to my TV, then my phone or my iPad gets pretty good signal, and it doesn't fuck up so much. But yeah, they've got a World Poker Tour channel on there, so I've been watching poker all day, and it's so much fun. I love it so much. And yeah, when I do get a regular group showing up, I'm thinking I might start streaming our games, because I've always thought that might be fun to watch people playing poker who aren't necessarily professionals. So we'll see. I mean, this next month or so is going to be kind of tricky, because I won't be able to host poker this Saturday night. Next Saturday night, I am planning on going to see Brian Posehn on Saturday. The Saturday after that, I might be able to get some people to show up. We'll see. But I am planning on us recording the Friday, the week after Thanksgiving. So, I was going to start the conversation in our group chat about that today, and spaced it. That is to say, I was watching poker all day and did not think to do it. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, with our recording sessions, I may do some streaming stuff. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how best to do everything all at once, because we're going to start doing more stuff on Twitch. I like using Periscope because that's what I'm most familiar with when it comes to streaming. And who knows, by then I may have broken down and upgraded my phone, which means my current phone will become a full-time video camera / audio recording device for podcasts and everything else. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know yet. At any rate, yeah, when I figure out the best way to stream to everything all at once, and then, put the streamed videos on YouTube and all of that so that I can attach them to the website, then we will definitely start doing more stuff in that regard. Really, I just need to figure out how to, on my days off, wake up and get my ass off the couch and go walk the 10 feet into my office and get shit done. It's so very hard when I'm sleeping. So very hard. damn tired now. Because, again, I've been awake since, 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. And I'm just now starting to want to sleep. And just now being 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I have to get up and go to work later this morning. Yeah, about the time when this should be popping up in your podcast devices. I'm going to be earning money so that I can continue paying for all this. That said, if anyone wants to help pay for this, I've almost figured out how to do Patreon stuff, so that could be an option soon. And I have not yet started writing any of my stories for the old woman's book yet. I need to get on that. Yeah, anytime I do sit down to write, I'm mostly distracted by my fantasy football update shit. Because I keep writing those each week for the week. And it's a week later than, yeah, I fucked up and started a week later than I should have with that, so I'm going into week 11 now. I just posted my update from week 9, and I need to write my update for week 10 for next week. Wow, I made that a lot more complicated than it should have been. God damn it, I am lazy. Alright. Well, I got a lot of shit to figure out. And I don't know. My Thanksgiving plans are currently up in the air. So I may have to figure out how to cook a turkey myself. And at the very least, I need to start making some pies on my next weekend. Because, for, let's see, what is it? 7, 8 years now? Yeah, shit. It's been a while. 7 or 8 years ago, on the Radio from Hell, they had a guest who has a website called thatmeanswegetpie.com, and he mentioned a pie that they offered the recipe for on that website, and I thought it sounded fantastic. So that year I made it as my contribution for Thanksgiving, because I already had most of the ingredients on hand and no money to buy anything else. So, and that particular pie is kind of a bitch to make, because the filling is a peanut butter custard, and there are some things that you need to do in a very specific way, which is tricky when you only have 2 hands. But it's a yummy pie. It's the peanut butter cup pie. I've been making it every year since. So I need to clean up my shithole kitchen so that I can work in there. Ascertain podcast is now following me. Nice. And I need to start making those pies next week. But next week I would have 3 days off, so what I'm thinking is maybe Tuesday I'll get off my ass, get shit done, podcast and website wise, and then spend all of Wednesday doing my cooking and such. And then Thursday, I don't know if I'm having Thanksgiving at my place or my brother's or what. So, I don't know. We'll see what I wind up doing Thursday. Who knows? Maybe I'll Periscope me trying to figure out how to cook a goddamn turkey. We'll see. I am very sleepy. And I just started watching some Star Wars movies because it's been a while. And I really kind of need that right now. So, I watched Rogue One. And I'm about, 25, 30 minutes into Solo at the moment. Which, if you haven't watched it yet, go fucking watch it. It's a lot better than the assholes and shitbags on the internet were saying it was. Because if you didn't notice, those assholes and shitbags were calling Solo a shitty movie the entire year before it was released. So, I don't know how you could honestly trust those opinions, but it's a good movie. Go watch it, enjoy it, shut the fuck up. Alright. So, the regular contact stuff, commyshitradio.com. There's the contact page on there so that you can send emails to me. And then the Comedy Shed Radio hotline, 801-900-3154. And of course the Facebook and Twitter pages. There is a Facebook page for Redstone Diaries. And we still have I think I need a snack too. And the Facebook page for After Last Call is still up, so I don't know. Maybe if you guys start posting shit on there, I could probably coax the other guys into doing that again. But we'll see. Because I like producing podcasts, and I want more podcasts to produce. So I have some of my dumbass friends who are thinking about doing shit, and maybe they'll, get off their dumbasses and do something soon. We'll see. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. Facebook, Twitter. You can search for my name and find all of our shit. That's Tim Flood. It's in the notes. You'll see it. And, yeah, we've got my own personal Twitter under that name, and then the Redstone Diaries Twitter, also under that name. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Because I've been talking now for a little over 20 minutes, which should be plenty. And, let's see. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been posting on the news page of commyshitradio.com. Definitely go and check that out. I typically post an article on there on Wednesdays, unless something comes up, like Stan Lee dying. I posted, like I said, I wrote down some of my thoughts and experiences, and I did that on Monday. So if you guys keep an eye out on the Twitter page, you'll see links popping up, and you can see when new articles pop up there and when new episodes post. And on Instagram, if that's easier for you to keep up with us. I forget exactly what my thing is on there, but shit, I don't use any hashtags in that shit, have I? Damn it. I don't know. Try searching commyshitradio.com, because I post links to the episodes and articles that I write on Instagram as well. So, okay. Alright. Well, you guys enjoy the show, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Dice tray somewhere about here.
A dice tray? What's that?
Yeah, well, I have these little paper craft dice trays. I can't remember if I left it on the table or if I perhaps moved it over there. No, I mean, it's not super important. I can make enough space, enough space over here to function. Yeah, that's fine. I actually have enough space to move over here this time. All right. So, yeah, Justin, it has been many weeks now, and I have forgotten where we are.
Give me a second.
Okay. All right. Well, we are recording, so everyone else feel free to chatter however.
Check.
Check. I'll try to speak up.
Check.
Now, I think the big problem is that most of us, by which I mean everyone who isn't me, doesn't speak directly into the mic. Because I was listening back to some of the content recently, and I sound like this usually, and then everyone else is like, so yeah, I've got things to do and I'm going to this place, and so yeah. Yeah, I'm debating at some point. I'm thinking about getting more of those tabletop mic stands, like what Loren has in front of him, but I really like these arms.
Yeah.
And I could probably get enough arms for all the mics for maybe the same cost as two or three of those.
If I use this one now, I'll have to lean in, but if I use the green one...
Oh, well, let me...
Yeah, set that up, because
Yeah.
it'll be just right there.
Okay, try that, Dustin.
Alright, check. Slow a little bit. Okay. See, now I'm right on it.
I know, those floor stands were great for the setup that we had 2 years ago. But now, things have changed.
Yeah. This is still pretty damn nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly had some people over here last week or the week before. I think it was the week before. So they recorded her podcast in here.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta work on my alien podcast.
Yeah.
I've written some of it, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, I think I've got a pretty good way to set up my phone so that even if we just, had a phone call once or twice, we could record that pretty well.
That'd be cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
And if you just ever want to use the space to work and so you can go someplace and write and not have to be in a Starbucks or a public place, you're more than welcome to hang out here.
I love writing in Starbucks though.
I've never actually.
How can you be a writer if you're not writing in Starbucks?
It's funny. I went to a Starbucks once and I had Celtics open, which is screenwriting software, and I'm like looking for a place to sit, and I walk and I sit down and I look at the guy next to me, and he's got Celtics open, and I just lean over to him and I go, "You do know that writing a screenplay in a coffee shop is a real fucking cliche." He turns and looks at me like, "What?" And then I turn my laptop towards him. He's like, "Oh." And then he proceeded to go, "Stranger talking to me." And just got back into his...
I looked at his bit all like, God damn it, it's the same movie and pretended to delete everything.
You just have to make sure to pitch to a different movie company.
That's true, yeah. It hasn't stopped him yet. The same goddamn movie over and over.
Well,
Hey,
there's a
Dustin,
thing
we're
where like
talking directly into that mic.
Huh?
I think you're
turned
still
the mic
getting
towards you.
Okay. How's that?
I think you're still using the red one.
No, I turned that up. Yeah, I switched them.
I like how it's like written on a receipt. He's all like range.
Oh no, that's a sign from work.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Most of my note paper in here right now are just old signs and like scraps from making signs.
Cool.
So
Yeah. Is it better? It's
yeah, that was better for a moment there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think that mic might be one of the weaker ones where you need to like,
Talk
shove
a
it
little. Yeah.
down your throat so that
Okay.
it pick you up properly.
yeah, deep throat that mic.
All right. So Justin, you good to go?
Yeah.
All right. So all I recall is that we had learned something about the waters in the quarry. And I can't remember if we were trying something. I want to say we were. Some sort of a wish.
A wish, like it.
What do you remember?
Oh yeah. It's going to try and make a wish, like put something in there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because Larry had mentioned that there were some odd occurrences throughout town where someone had been in a car accident and then they got extraordinary plastic surgery done to where they were more beautiful afterwards than they were before, and someone had experienced just monumental loss through like fire and it like destroyed their home or something, and their family left them.
We had a whole bunch of stories from around the town that I knew about because I was like there for a little bit, but
And then I think it was Larry who found the inscription in the cave. Is that right?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. And that mentioned to some effect, or alluded to some sort of magical power of the waters,
Yeah.
I think.
Like when all the water was gone or something would happen. That was one of the things,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was ominous.
Okay. Lauren,
Mhm.
technically 2 days we have to account for you.
Okay.
I know your character does a lot of video. Does he do still photography as well? Or
Anybody that
okay.
that does video can do still.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it's freelance.
There's can doing it, and then there's enjoying doing it.
He enjoys getting paid. So yeah.
These trees aren't fucking enough.
Well, we'll go with you went on a hike and to take a bunch of photos. You know, stock photos of sleepy little town and mountains and
Perfect.
all that shit. Oh. We'll say you came back. Since Chad isn't here, he got drunk and passed out in the
That's so Chad.
Winnebago. You guys, basically, while you guys went to the store to get your supplies, he got drunk and passed out. And then Loren got back from his hike and took on his duties at that point. So you guys went back to the well, or not the well,
The quarry.
the quarry with the swimming hole.
Yay, swimming. If I could remember how to whistle the Andy Griffith theme, I would. It's just barely out of reach of my money.
There it is. Yeah, we got it.
Nice.
We don't want to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would almost like to get some emails, like asking us to cease and desist something, just so I know someone is listening.
Or at least someone important is listening.
All of our listeners are important because they do listen.
Yes.
No, yeah, we've got some pretty good numbers.
How many?
I'm surprised.
We appreciate
Scores.
all 4 of you.
Wow.
Well, your mom's dead. My mom doesn't know how to,
I was like,
listen to a podcast.
My mom wouldn't know if she were alive, and she certainly wouldn't support me in any way that mattered. Only the cosmetic ways. So she could look good. Yeah. Yeah, she's a real piece of shit.
Anyway. You guys went in. So one of you guys went back into the cave, found the inscription, come to my waters, bleed for a wish. I shall dish out your dreams like a fat wriggling fish, but if my waters ever drain down, I won't dawdle nor dairy when killing your town.
That's where we ended.
No.
Larry was about to cut his hand.
No. Larry did cut his hand and wished for a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Then, from behind you, you heard a guy, like, breathe in and then go... I don't remember exactly what he said, but he insulted you, because something about you...
That's how
chuckle
people...
fucks. Something about you chuckle fucks.
I was going to say, insulting is typically how people address us. So, I get that. All right. Well, I kind of want to just attack him because I miss fighting in this game. But that's not really a James Morningstar move. So,
And we know how well that happened last time you tried to fight anything.
yeah, there's that.
Yeah. I'm not throwing rocks at this guy.
What's he look like?
Yeah, I was going to say, he could just be like a kindly old
He is an
drifter.
older guy, balding. He's got a big cigar. He's... kind of looks like a shriveled toad, beady eyes.
The Monopoly guy.
There's a lot of old people in this town.
Should we
He's
just
kind of
burn it all down
scowling
then?
at you.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? I'm gonna try and be nice and see if that helps.
That always helps.
I would think. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it in real life.
Yeah, let's try to talk to him. Let's just try to...
I did.
Yeah.
I initiated
He
conversation.
ignores you
Oh.
to look at
Larry.
Is he a
That's
girl?
not the stupidest wish I've ever heard.
Oh, wow. Is he the wish master? Does he have my sandwich?
I was going to ask if he was a grilled cheese sandwich delivery man.
Yeah.
He's got his Grubhub shirt on.
Yeah, I'll ask him, what do you mean by that's not the dumbest wish he's heard of?
And what is the dumbest wish you've heard?
Yeah.
You want us to think of one?
Oh, I'm sure you could. I mean...
Well, I mean, again, looking at the decor in my podcast studio, my imagination for wishing is not exactly great. So,
I just wish you had a cleaner apartment.
yeah, so do I.
Oh, yeah.
So lazy.
You can fix that, you know.
I know.
He mostly says, what the hell are you doing here? You're not locals. How the hell do you know about this?
How the hell do you know we're not locals?
Obviously, you've never yelped great creepy caves to search.
Well, I think this guy is super creepy if
Creepy.
he's tracking everyone in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him, hey, I work here on You know, I work here a little bit. I've been in town for a little while. That should make me local enough.
Sorry for giving you purpose in your job of standing guard over the creepy cave.
I wish Noah was a real person.
He is.
I mean, really, isn't Noah just Loren and being able to actually say this shit rather than internalize it?
Pretty much.
That tracks.
Alright.
He just looks at you. Nothing ever good comes from this well. Stay away from it.
Then why are you here?
Trying to stop idiots like you. Goddamn tourists.
All I wanted was a goddamn sandwich. You know, just...
And about that.
I'll tell him maybe if he makes me a sandwich, I might leave.
Roll perception.
All of us? Or
Yeah.
just,
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
How many?
Wits and composure. I guess I better roll for him too.
So I achieved no successes.
Yeah, it's a theme. I'm with you.
I got 2.
I used to be so good with that, though.
Larry notices Eddie goes a bit white, and on the distance he hears a woman's voice going, "Eddie, come back to bed. Where are you?"
Oh, okay. So, he's that guy from the stories.
So did Larry just, like, read his mind?
No. He heard on the wind
Yeah.
an old lady calling out, "Eddie, where are you? Come back to bed."
Then I'll say, "Hey, you're that Eddie I read about in the stories."
And Eddie was the one whose family was killed in the fire, right?
No.
No, his father was abusive, and
Oh, okay, that's right.
he ended up getting money, like, what was it?
A bunch of money and then a car, and
Yeah.
supposedly he was in love with a girl, but she apparently, like, everyone says she ran off to the city.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Girls will do that, from what I've been told.
It's probably because I've been hanging out around this fucking well. It's cursed.
Mm-hmm. That might have something to do with it.
Is it cursed, or is he just trying to hog all the wishing magic for himself?
He looks at you guys and goes, "Nothing good comes from this place. Leave it alone." And he starts to stalk off. Kind of slightly waddling because he's, short and fat.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to have to look more into this guy's story, so...
As he walks away, I slowly reach into the water and scoop up a little bit to try and drink it. Because I don't think we talked about that, did we?
Mm-mm.
Drinking it?
No, we didn't. Nobody.
And I say out loud, "Gee whiz, whenever somebody tells me to do something, I totally do it."
Yay, Noah.
You drink the water.
Yeah, I'm going to take just a small sip.
You taste water.
Mmm.
Just as I suspected. All right. Well, I feel as though I have rebelled against this stranger's warning. What's next, chaps?
So I didn't actually get my wish. Maybe it wasn't enough blood.
Are we sure we don't see a grilled cheese sandwich, like, floating in the water at all? Like, slowly wafting up to the surface?
Well, I want now. It's all soggy.
There's no grilled cheese sandwich.
Damn it.
Damn.
I'm assuming you have my camera with me. I'll snap a few photos just to, I don't know, steal the soul of the water or whatever.
Yeah, you've got a very clear picture of a hole that goes from a nice light blue to a very dark black eventually.
Wow, you guys take me to the greatest places.
You're welcome.
So, what should we...
I mean, it's a prettier hole than you're used to seeing, so...
Oh.
Yeah, those holes are pretty worked over.
All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, we probably just need to wait a while for your sandwich to manifest.
Yeah, should we just investigate? Is my hand still bleeding? I can keep, like, flicking blood into the water.
No, I mean, we would have taken one of our, like, small knives and just kind of, cut a little small slit into your palm. So, can't imagine it would bleed a lot, but more than a little.
Should we follow him to see where he goes?
That could be fun.
Yeah.
But our stealthy attempts last time were not exactly great.
I'd say let's follow him.
Yeah,
Because if we don't, we're just all peeing in the river there.
that's true.
So wait, you put some blood into the water. Did you try putting your hand into the water?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you got to wash off that wound.
Yeah, because I was actually kind of curious if it would heal your hand and then... So,
Yeah, I'll try putting my hand into the water.
The water's kind of cold.
Hey guys, it's cold. Alright, yeah. Well, I'm all out of ideas for this blood and wish thing, unless we need more blood.
do we have anything to, like, store a small portion of the water? Because I can't... I'm trying to think if we bought anything that would essentially make a good container for it, but...
No, you didn't.
Damn.
And you didn't bring any water bottles with you.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah,
Shit.
we're too dumb for that.
I just don't drink water. Alright, well... I am going to remember that with my eidetic memory. To bring a container for water next time.
You roll something with that every once in a while, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I want to say that it, basically just allows me to recall anything occurring in game. But I'm not opposed to rolling something if we need to.
Yeah, give me an intelligence plus composure roll.
I can do that. It's actually the same as my wits and composure roll. Especially in the way that I roll it. Son of a bitch. Alright.
No successes?
No. So then I am going to write that down on my hand.
That wasn't for that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm just cracking wise to fill dead air.
Yeah.
But-
Anybody else can roll
Uh-oh.
intelligence.
I don't like where this is going.
Just
Just
intelligence.
intelligence.
1 success.
3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone who can roll something finally.
Yeah, not too bad.
Larry, it clicks in his head that the thing these guys told you about that they saw might have been somebody smoking, because they said they saw like a human figure and then it kind of blossomed out. It was probably someone smoking.
Oh yeah, maybe it's that guy smoking the cigar.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
We gotta follow that guy.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Not only will it be fun, it's pretty much our only real direction to go.
Then we can steal his girlfriend with our charms. take her to the city.
Or, not.
Yeah, that's, anything's possible.
Uh-oh.
Give me wits and survival. Anyone.
Shit. We walked through the poison oak, didn't we? Haha, I got a success this time.
3.
3.
Not dying today.
You guys successfully follow him to a old house. It's a fairly nice house. It's kind of by itself. There's a older car out front.
Does it have power? Or
Yeah, it's got power and whatnot. I mean, he the porch light is on. He goes inside.
Alright, well, I recommend watching for a moment to see if there's anyone else in there.
Yeah, let's wait and watch.
It's been, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
With another wits and composure.
Yay! I got a success again.
Nothing.
I got 3 again.
Wow!
Killing it.
When did
yeah.
you learn how to roll dice?
Who invited
know.
this guy? He doesn't
Been
belong in this
good,
group.
yeah.
I think he's the only one who's rolled successfully out of the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you do see a woman in a... What are they called?
A muumuu?
No, it's like a house coat. Like,
Yeah, a muumuu.
Yeah, like a house dress thing.
yeah, she's holding a frying pan and she walks in the front door.
Look out, Eddie! She's got a frying pan! I've watched 1950s sitcoms. This is not going to end well for you, Eddie.
There better be a grilled cheese sandwich in that frying pan. All right.
So, sorry, I forget. When he wished for the grilled cheese sandwich, did he speak that wish out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe you guys said he did.
Yeah.
I couldn't recall. So, if he hadn't, I would have been a little bit disconcerted as to how Eddie knew that.
Yeah. Of course. That's okay. Let's get weird with it. I'm gonna throw a rock at the house. See what happens.
Again with the rock throwing.
Yeah. It's my main weapon.
I'm going to try to sneak off to the side. If he's going to throw a rock at the fucking house, then I'll use him as a distraction and sneak into the backyard.
Yeah, that's a good plan, actually.
And I will follow Noah.
Okay, you guys sneak. Do a dex and athletics for throwing the rock. +1.
And then do we need to roll stealthy stuff?
No.
Okay.
No one's.
Holy shit. It's going to be really funny when we get into like a serious confrontation
then
with
they
like
can't do anything.
5 werewolves
Yeah.
and then you just roll shit for the whole time.
I've had characters like that, like not combat. I can, like tons of successes. Second we get into combat, can't hit the broadside of the barn from the inside. You successfully hit the house with a rock.
Nice. Okay.
Now run and hide and then trip and land on a pitchfork or something.
I'm gonna run into like some bushes or something.
Okay.
All right. Then wait for see what they do. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna stand out in front of the house like a goddamn crazy person.
Out crazy the crazies.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's my sandwich?
The only problem is that these crazies might have a 12-gauge shotgun waiting for you.
They'd shoot sandwiches.
Nah, he wasn't that aggressive when I was wishing. Oh no.
Yeah, but
different situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say you weren't throwing rocks at his home in that situation.
Okay, let's see what happens.
He might take this personally.
You can tell the inside door opens.
Uh-oh. Justin is grabbing dice.
He looks out through the screen door and then closes the door and goes back inside.
All right.
He's an old man. Apparently, he doesn't see very well.
Just another night in the boonies.
Let's go to you guys sneaking around, see what...
Yes, let's.
Yeah, you guys sneak around the back.
Anything interesting? Oh.
There's a garage with a... Yeah, there's a garage. There's probably a small... like corrugated shed.
Okay. Now, I know that's the kind of shed in which Tim would store bodies. Would we expect that from Eddie? The little bit we know about him.
I don't know. Do you?
I think it's just wishful thinking on Tim's part. But, yeah, James is going to kind of snoop around a bit and see what's going on over there.
Loren?
I'll do the same.
Okay. You guys go over there. It's a shed. It's dark inside. There's like a window and a door on the one side.
I'm going to shine my flashlight inside a little bit just to, clear it. Make sure there isn't something scary waiting for us.
There's a table and some tools and a lawnmower.
Like a supernatural scary lawnmower?